Hi guys, I'm so sorry that it's been forever since I made my last video, but today I actually wanted to make a video in response to Josh Sundquist's last video. That's a tongue twister. I felt like I really needed to respond to this video because it really hit home. As someone who's also disabled, I've experienced something very similar. Josh Sundquist is a YouTuber, an author, and a motivational speaker who also happens to be an amputee, and he uses his crutches to get around. In this video that he posted, he talks about how he went to Malaysia for a motivational speech. After that, decided to go to a club and was dancing on the platform, and some security guards at the club, for no good reason, decided to snatch those crutches away from him, leaving him on the floor because of course he uses those crutches to stand. It's such a shame that someone that is supposed to be a grown adult, such as those security guards, would do that. And even though that's such an awful situation, I'm really thankful that Josh decided to make a video about it and just be so real and raw and genuine in his video about how that made him feel. I think that video was so relatable to so many people, including myself. I had a somewhat similar experience when I was in high school. I'm legally blind, and in the sunlight I'm completely blind. And so I have to wear these sunglasses that are the only way that I can see enough to get around in the sunlight. My sunglasses are kind of like my crutches. In my high school, there was this one hallway that had these really big windows that a lot of sunlight would come in through, and it was enough sunlight for me to really not be able to see very well in that hallway. But since I was so insecure about my disability and so insecure about my sunglasses, I just never would wear my sunglasses through that hallway, even though I should have. I would just squint my eyes really hard and try to make my way through the hallway without bumping into people, which I was not always successful at. I often bumped into people and things. Probably would have been less embarrassing to just wear those sunglasses. Anyways, by the time I got to my senior year of high school, I started to try to get more and more comfortable with my disability, and one day I decided I'm going to wear my sunglasses through that hallway. This was a very proud moment in my life, even though it sounds so minor and insignificant. It was a really big deal for me. So I grabbed those sunglasses out of my backpack, I put them on. There's like very few people in that hallway at the time. I felt pretty confident. These two girls that were walking the opposite way saw me put on my sunglasses, and one of them came up to me, which was completely out of left field. I did not see it coming, no pun intended. And she just comes up and just rips the sunglasses off my face and says, "You think you're so cool," and then throws them on the floor. Her and her friend just start laughing and giggling and walk away. And I'm just standing there like, one, what the heck just happened? And two, I can barely see enough to walk through this hallway, but now I have to find my sunglasses that she threw on the floor somehow. And that feeling I had was a similar feeling to the one that Josh describes in his video of when his crutches were pulled away from him. It was that feeling of I was finally starting to accept myself. I thought I was secure in this, and the moment that I was just trying to embrace it, it gets taken away. That day, instead of going to the class that I was supposed to go to, I instead spent that class hour in the bathroom crying. Never spoke of that moment to any of my family or any of my friends because I just didn't want to admit that it hurt so deeply. And I just wanted to share this experience because if you're somebody that's going through something like that, whether it's a disability or just a challenge in life that is holding you back or making you insecure or making you feel like you're less than, I just hope you realize that you're not alone. Sometimes nothing that anyone says can really fix what you're going through, but sometimes it just helps to know that there's someone else that gets it, or there's somebody else that has been there and they're okay now. Those weak moments actually end up making you stronger, in my opinion. And Josh, if you happen to be watching, I just really want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your videos. You are truly amazing, and I'm so thankful that I discovered your channel when I needed it the most. And if you like this video, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. I have so many experiences to share, and they're not all this sad. Some of them are funny and rather awkward, but I hope you'll subscribe to see them.